Mame mawajo emra Adom TV anwumre no sia kaseboi eso na ensema yede ba de di mu akotene omafo a wo mo ewo mepe na bato ne nyina ewo no Thomas sinimu echese enensu ayira fo mo ne de ano wodi mfie bebrenie wo mo hu bi seda na efie mienu su ne be efie mienu ne kakra ni ya eye N1 awosi kwan no so traffic light also nyina sese ye no nei mpanyefo adi hu dwuma chesenkane akọ esoso wo ha omafo ani age na enei president so de ma conference of heads of assistant secondary school say chas no e de se eto abayanim sin kebe ya omoma wo mutumi na mutumi entia kwada no wo school nam sedan sei no kwanya kwada no faso yo moniama ne abrapa wo mobo no entwa yie ensem ni bi eka we mu ho ene yede chim ni nyina ebre wo se no sia brem kase bo ejadie agudie pomuden amahodo so nsem donhira edimanim yi echim ni nyina wo bete edin amegeso ene abena pokua ahwennie me basisia yen shensem na se ema ewo framantemu a North Thomas sinimu na eye akosombo dampanyifo abiensu no na insura ediaba no ano oden omafo ewo bato ne mepe echese wedie efie bebrenie wo mu hu bi seida
manfo a wonom ete mepe ene bato ya ne nyina ewo North Thomas sini ya ewo framantemu echire mu se na so ensu yiri no ema lagoon nu ebufa so a ama sesei wo wa ho chire mu pa emfa ho se empanyinfo ebo kokko empen bebre se wono mu a wote ben bebia sutade ne wo no wonto mfiri hono mu enkotena echire sanse se sutade ne ebufa so a ebema manfo agapade bebre asese no manfo wonom ete mepe ene bato egusua ete sampote mu hono mu a eno ene nam so amasa su yiri enye sunsan so bone ewo wonom so Amos Ahosubolo eye assemblyman ewo mepe electoral area.
Somewhere along the line we were told that we should stay 100 meters away from the river, but our people did not buy into that idea. And recently there was a sand winning activities by our people, and I made a pronouncement that we shouldn't win the sand rather, but rather let's develop it into a modern beach like that of Manette. And our people says no, and this is what is happening. This is just a spirit, and it is causing us so much like this. Then what about if the dam itself were to got broken or to be broken? What do you think will happen?
And actually, and a manfo be a wonom ete mepe ene bato ya woni amani boni etwetwe nkomo no ekire wonom agapade rodo a asei ya ofasa akonya no so e dey resrede to mpanyinfo ani.
Actually came about as regard to the low level of the environment here. You know, most of the district we have undulating this, and so the water passes through, and there was a road which leads to where they fetch water. Sorry, not water, sand, near the riverside. So it passes through those places to capture most of the highlands around the environment here. So
ensure mu samu anatorenche mu aboafo ku akopie mu ewo mansimi ensa ensure etete wo mu no ede enuoma hoduro bi a osisiso manfo no behia no wode akoma wo mu
enipa ba SMP2 ene wo ton atifi mfimfin ene atoye ewo framantemu ene adan ewo enkranya ba gredam a obi eye no atwiafa wo niema so ewo muso manfo wo adan de afei ena ensuo yi ekwa akọha wo mu no nsese wo kofra mantemu o manfo a eya na ensuo ne ba wo ho ka no okope ba bia bo wo adwa director general wo Donald Muano na anaje my prempe ene nsem twefo twetwe nkomo wabra okobe a atoye nkyem yi asi
yate se Volta River Authority via river omo ye spillage na ekobasa baby a areas nsuo ni bi befa ebetimi aha wo mu adan areas na north central southern areas eno nti na ene ye nadmo for basa wose e baha ne be boa na yeyi ni pefi baby on ti e be ha wo mu na baby ho bia affected yi na fi ho ekobasa nso na wose enya relief items e de boa nipa na via for ya de a omaba abeboa ye with relief items and the chairman conform.
Penipa be de cha woda area no engineer Kenneth Arthur etwemu a otimi aso hawo no no anesa na wo hwekwan se eni me boso me ma wiye no na sansu hiri etu atwa
bia no ye wo inflow season ye capture a good dam no na me akyɛ nsuo bebree ɛyɛ this year na nso no dam no so wɔ ɛyɛ ne capacity betumi ayɛ sɛ ɛcontain nti na yɛ sɛ ɛsi yɛtumi yɛrelease nsuo no bi na dam no ɛyɛ den egyina a ɛnya problem biara nti ɛno na yɛwɔ mu na yɛyɛ saa no so yɛwɔ protocols a yɛde yɛ yɛwɔ phase 1 yɛwɔ phase 2 ɛne phase 3 ne nyinaa gyina nsuo a ɛreba nti sisi ano we are starting with the phase 1 we started bɛyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ about 3 weeks ago
na abese efie mienu ene akyenie na ebetoja na ododo na hu se awosi ban ya titu traffic light ho nyina enye adwuma Adom TV abo ho dawura bo sempagifo adwene beba so afedi efofie chesabre wo yipuma wo kwan mu ama eye traffic light no aye adwuma Adom kase edisamani eba
sese wo de woni ekye eye ban yard awoshi intersectional traffic light ane wo ho a mfie beye mienu nie na enye adwuma no sese traffic light yi ahyase eye adwuma anti a yenya ne se engineers ahodo bi na womo ana akọ sese traffic light yi ama sese ahyen ahodo a womo etwemu ekoba no ekwan na adem ade ama omo pa womanfo ebekaya Adom news nsentwofo ade to ye ho so efa mantem ahodo mu ekohwe traffic light ahodo a na enye adwuma no bayard ade kọ awoshi traffic light yi asai beye afi mienu nie Adom news nsentwofo ebo apro ekoho anopa ewia ene anajo ebikura eya homache na bra yekodu ho no yehu se na sa traffic light enye adwuma ntino na akwanhia ahodo ana na eta esi ewo ho na sesei adriver phobia wo mo ne Adom news nsentwofo atwetwe nkomo efa traffic light yi a wo mo esi ensem say na womo editu dwa efa ho
eni hono ma traffic tumi chi wa pa ene du anadwo so a police for no tumi be direct ebo be 839 na omko edu anadwo obi ani ha accident asi a chese wo ba be 12 hono ma accident si wa no ena sem ko 20 traffic light no ro ma be ma eda aba na se so wo tumi aba be ma e be ma ofeni sen accident na esisi wa anadwo no etu betwa masa senke nyamuda bia journalist for media for ke nyamuda bia se ya em se ka ne mabu wa ke nkan bebre na nyame nhira mo pa Adom TV omde nyam kura ke ntumi kura
traffic no se eda na se because traffic na ya de ha ya wa ha pa ye no ma ye ni ye ne de ye do mo mbe ye na se say etume save ye nyina ye life e de ama ye what you say
na ye toso a na ye de ekọ eye emiam ya hodo ye kwa hafo entotroso na abrantie eye no eye small scale miner ye friend Kwadwo Agawojo 26 na wodi efina dunusia woto ensuomu a umbaye busuafo eni adofo ahwehwe no afei ena makohunu na mu no
Right, Ajeni Mbuaten eye apentuase entotroso electoral area assemblyman wani amani boni samia sawi nkomo twetwemu ene wadi tu jase sawe husemi edwada ehime meboso meda neto sonkunu ene siye na de nam support ye ma sawe husemi siye no ochiremu
ebo no mienu pa ho sima be edu nwotwe ene nya ne ntie se emrante mienu bi ya omu fra kosiase be di dwuma won totroso omu fi totroso e ko back to kosiase omu du ta no bridge no so no ena yete anti asem de se omu ye so omu twa na no ena omu patiri a omu to nsu nim eno nti ya bre yete sa ne na police for ko ho e ko fa ba ko na ya me ya na do no team survival na dem police station nti e ba na edin anya ye ene se ye fe no Kwadwo Agawojo ya odi mfi adunu ensia ya ofra kosiase nti efina no dwada ya ne police for ene mrantie edwinimo nso adware e won totro so e bo ana ya se benya no efi dwada na ye koya na no pai ya me ya adoma ye nya abrantie na sisi ye kase a police for fa mu no e de ko go so ayre sabia
Obrempon edunkroma ye boa eye akwamu hene ewa hafon totoro so ono so de to yamani boni animu se wono mu yi apaye nansa na wo hunu emu no
ne be ka kire se nsuo na fa no adan ye ba ne sen de meni akura na ono odi na chi no ka sai oba be kire ya na kire se dia nse o ma hina tronsa frem se menne ma tudwarefo no yemra enti da no na mre ko tie be tena mo nsuo no so aba na dim papa anya senketwa amamre bia be ma twe kwa peme so ye no ye tudwarefo no ye sa beti ye gu ene so ye bono ye nya no ene panyifo se tiente ye nya ache so a ese ye to aso ene na nan mo be ya amamre ai twato na na ka kire ye se ekwa bia so srem se mene me tudwarefo no adi nansa ye moa
the social and boss Chodian Pontias Yedi. Any as you turn on your boss map Musu and Aurama. Yadinaba.
Yenina and semi tsunami cham homeba, Pinuaka or Chile, and Simonome de Bemau. Mame mawa kwaba na me na wase se ogusua e kame ho na ye toso na ye kɔ enkwanta ene kwasa kwantempo no so be ye na kakra ne yabo amane se kwan no asɛn enso etoto ye no na enam se ano ye bia manti no ɔmanfo na kasa won potem ho na mansi na sebre na kan bomu a wo mankasa esiesie e kwan no
Nkwanta kwasa kwan a de bia ye de amane bo efum eba e kyese e kwan tita pansan obi entimi nko no bi etimi aba ene social media e kwan tita pansan kura raba fo na kontufo anaka e kwan finifina bi adi 5 days 4 days e kwan so a omo cars no moja pade nyina ese ya omu esu efre abane ne mpanyifo na kwan ne se nkwata south assembly ana fititu omfo omo kurumu a atom ho agumbo ntia kwasa abo social media abo no ana omo ehyehe e watiwo no se a omo etimi edi afele se be ya akwantu omu se betimi akoso edi ama akwantufo ana fitiwo a omo ekuta ka e wasa kwan wo so sankwata kwasa kwan eye kwan a eye afi 2012 ana abandada ndc aban edema eye contract na so besin de akwantu for da for da so ebre e wasa kwan wo so a obi entio go so frɛ ye ne wɔn ye adwuma bi bedi nkɔma bi so wɔn sɛ NAC eti e wa no sɛ
in fact bi a mi wo mu de eye de sɛ me kyerɛ sɛ dia emu ye de yie pa efisɛ enso nya mu na sɛ betopɛ na kyerɛ sɛ we must say then a show. We say so better to and you can say better na adane or how
the here say ombe bibia fa and secondly the way MC says or person you no ebe ya you say na at least oma ye hu sadi because no happen no there you to say and there pay you some be sadi
ko ba wo fiase wa menyina entemenka
Yes, Rabbi, no. Yes, Rabbi, so we Amedi Abaneboy Ebro, Medi Eddie, Obrimpo Usu, Adominus, Upanta.
Na afutuo akwa ama ematitu eni mabu ese enyoma bi won ma wo so mo twam ho edi firi mu na abom ho ban edi afise wo mo enya enufo mo kokram penye oda breast care international ano Dr. Beatrice Adewiafe na edisa futuo yi aba
Ebra Breast Care International ene omanfo bi eya pomode nantie ebo no fomu kokra wodawro ewo nkran ene wodi tu dwase sese de ekoso mabunu no mu eye shisha twen omanfo nkan hunu se woni a wochi shisha baako a etese de wonu cigarette baako mako edu na se omanfo anhwe ne yi a emre bi beba obenya ma wom wokokra ma wodwo pi a wontimi nso ano Dr. Beatrice Adewiafe ene ye founder of Breast Care International ano odi sankyeremu na tu dwa
Nancy, a free be abaso, say shisha abaso. It's a man baby no more no shisha no. Baby name say shisha no cray cigarette because cigarette are banana no. Omo a camouflage no. Omo the flavors be aye afra. Into obi you so cry na dwen ye ne se enye cigarette but ye pese atwe anuan ma dwen paso se shisha cigarette enye ma the non communicable diseases to say hypertension, diabetes, mental health and all the cancers into so be no more na sebe wadwen yare a ebetimi atwe amano no eso enye cigarette nkwa
enwachi odete womanfo anim se womanufo mu kokura mu de wubo ehia wo mo pa esanse sa yade enya manko a enya wo mo etimi nya man so a ede wo hawo ebre womanfo
lack of exercise no so enye emaye na de ba ko a ye Ghana Breast Health Study ebeded eye niema ema ye de poye say ye nku say ye panio say ye tablets o ye de poye hu pese ye abrofo and also eye risk factor ema breast cancer enti ye fa afidie so ne etu ye nuano mafo omo a enshase no ma wo nshase omo a shase so omo njai because em fa so papa bia emre
na ye chasa eno no ko entoaso schools ahodo ni mu a empenyefo mo deda no se headmaster sani ade no wo mo ekuo ne efe no chas na penyepa woda no ye Reverend Father Stephen Osu sekire wo de ato abayanim sinke be ya omponi tumi ni kakra emfama wo headmasters no ne ade no na wo mutumi entia kwada no sanse nei eniamo ho sem eni abonefo sem kwada no edie no ya broso.
President Awoda Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, a Trinity Chas, Reverend Father Stephen Owusu Secretary, Ediato Abayanim se Ebeyanka Woma into Asosuku Mpenin for 2 mibia, Obetimi Ediatia de Siafono, Esanse, Basabasayono and Dosopa Ewusuku Ahudumu. Charles Funshiamo Toswe Dusiaba Kwase, and what is ansemi etuja.
Some of these misconducts, such as hooliganism, bullying, occultism, smoking, drug abuse, to mention a few, have their roots, we have detected, in the homes and communities of the culprits. While we acknowledge the recently approved code of conduct for students in senior high schools, Charles is of the view that the heads of these institutions must be given some discretionary powers to handle more serious issues at the level of the Board of Governors.
And wachi wadu to mampanyin nim se wo mampanifo edesuku ahodo ano eho kwan sebeya won mankasa ebeto waduane ediama adusuafo esanse de aban edeba no eya na chere dodo.
Schools have to be strongly positioned financially to let things happen the way they should so that we could achieve our set goals. We are, as usual, urging management to ensure timely release of the entire funding of the schools to make our work less stressful. Monies allocated for all activities must be increased significantly to meet the current market prices of goods and services.
Na omampani na adodan kwa kufuado ede atuja ese nipa bi ekasa ede fa free senior high school de baye ese emwa emakwada no enya nimde woso munya no woso ni nyina enye no Christian se fi baye nwotwenie ye free SHS baye no abodwuma wode abasobo ama 2022 omo mo wie ne se ni nyina no omo na omo yade pa omo twaye
Ghana mampanyi na nadan kwakufado echwese omenya bakwasem mu no aban biye ne hono mu awodi sika ahye enwomasuamu eka naban e wochire mu afiri bra obetina akonwa so no 12 billion Ghana cedis en wode ahye nto asosuku mu ode sanse mu etujo wabra Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools etwaniti asa Charles eye wonhie mu etoso adusia baako ochire mu se na aban aye krado se de enwomasua ehie betimi etumpa wo man mu biya no obeye ede aboa.
At the time when between 2013 and 2016, we had the unfortunate situation in our country where on the average, 100,000 children every year who passed the BEC could not take their places in senior high schools because they could not afford the fees, even though they had the qualifications. If this situation had persisted for a decade, 1 million children would have dropped out of school at the level of junior high school. It would have been too dangerous for Ghana's stability, as we would have been building a future of hopelessness for our youth. And my party and I were determined to end it. That is one of the principal reasons for the introduction of the free senior high school policy in September 2017, 8 months after I had taken office. Access under the policy has gone from a population of 830,000 when I took office to one of 1.4 million today.
Na penya oda PURC ano ede atuja SS ECJ adwuma ko no pese wo mo eboa na nipa bi adimite se fa kwati kwan eto mo manfo no etwade a wo mo akasa enyo mututu yie na omma mites no emma bonten so na wo bia epebia wonya eno no osusu esebesi sade na no kwan.
Dr. Ishmael Aka, Executive Secretary at Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, na wadiato Electricity Company of Ghana enimu se enhyehyeye wo ye se wodi mitesa wajiato mu ebema manfo no wonma won ho enye hasede beya wono mu wonam kwati kwan so edi meters ebobo wono mu fie no obetumi akire wono mu nyina wadane di se said the manfo enya electricity for meters a wagye atumu emo wo no mu fie ka ho bi ana ama meters a wonyin to mu buo akosoro ye no so na manfo adidi dwuma esan se Joy News aye enhwehwemu a wonom apa akwanboni amanfo efa so agi meter ebo wo no mu fie ehon tomanti ana ma owura yi edisansemi etudwa.
Utilities have instituted some incentives. So ECG, for instance, when you report somebody who has done illegal connection and they go and retrieve an amount, you, the informer, is entitled to 6% of that amount. Again, the PURC and Energy Commission are educating people. But we also will encourage ECG and Ghana Water to make meters available. At times, that is one of the challenges some consumers say. Though illegal connection, we frown upon it and we don't want it. They should also make it more possible and more friendly for consumers to connect to electricity.
Yenina ensemi so na mencha mhomeba ebiaka ewachiri. Mami ma wakwa ba na fe yenhwe apomodin ensema ewo hono Access Bank na Access Women Network akomontuma ba no akopiemu ewo ensewom eneduafie na wo makwakohwe se ema na wo ho ni nyina no omo ebehwe omo nufumu sanse bosumi we eye enufomu kokra bosumi a wo de bo hu dawro.
Access Bank and Access Women Network akabomu a wakoye breast screening ama ema wom wonsa wam ne duafie eno koda nchen wode akade bebetimi de abo won ho ban eka ho sumi eye breast cancer awareness month na wo hwekwan se wobabua afri ma no ahye sanofo mu kokurami obi ana Adom kase ene zonal head retail banking ewo Access Bank Ghana Josephine Eva Ata etwetwe enkomo no kire senti a wotusa na moyi.
As a bank, as part of the management concept, you pay attention to environmental and social concerns. On an uncle for now, friend the CSR. Inti definitely bank sa ya jimbesi afatum yenyimesi afu yenyoni ejuma yedesi inti yes na adwene pi de yebobo mbesi afu wetum poneze na bebe mbesi afu bia me yebotuma ya bon bia so de the fact there in the way prisoners and in share the way nyimpa ana wonka society ho inti between AWN and Access W by providing the medical supplies here when they provide no care the we here in less na was a man hand and provide see believe it obo to my born one ma za obe use for biano obey
na no see your pen assistant director of prisons Victoria Ajawoda. And so, editor just say when you saw the Access Bank, ababe ama ema womo nsawam ne duafie.
Ye don masipa say ene ana this month busumi is for breast cancer awareness. And omo decided say omo ba be hwe ahwe inmates a ewa a screening yen nyina enye inmates no nkwa but officers nso ka ho ye do masipa so much to see aba bebuaye
ejwadie mu nsam no ye kodu nkwa onofe na nipa bia ho mo ye adwadifo de wo ye tire de wo pamade de wo twika wo mo kyese sniti nsusu yo mo de aba se ye wo da chenti fa no personal se wo mo so betumi atue bi no omo momoden emanchechire no enkomu yie pa ewo kwan mo befa so mo ebetio mo sika no de amasenete no
adwumayefo bi etise adwadifo adepafo photographers ene de keka ho ena sesei waje snet sida wode abano atum ochwese watete senhye no eye papa na nso won hyedante ase yie senti ebe yanka snet mpanimfo meye nchirichiri mu emma omanfo a owodunkwa wofen oni amane boni radio din rasco etwetwe nkomo en wori tu dwase isanse wonyante ase yie enti ama wontimi fa won ho enhye san hyehye yie emu ensem bi a wodi tu dwa enie
AdomTV TV bahasi semsime yibi omosi mi yigino ekosoro amga yense na me banso omosi me bachi me banso ne 15 years and you know me imagine say because ni panu kra wonye be 50 30 40 ever 40 years kwana na 50 years with my because we are with me nya be 20 new we nya be 30 new so we will be 80 years kwana no what is any panu kra start
senate menye bi da because me papa de senate menim kwa me fa so kwa metini akase senate me kutia misika ho ana me nim kan me fa so mpose senate me isika ho eti obebusa me senate ho asem a me nim nua no ma de pamfo a yeto aso a bebre obi anu a onim ho asem de ya de anisi yetususo
nwa ha ne de omo nhwe dan kan biante no say omo san dubia ope say print statement na wa ngase wa ko omo nya announcement bia no say omo ti office wo sa mu enti wuke because I say omo ma education ni o de bia o ka de ira ba process see azana wanya card na we say a omo nya card no pa na we say a ya ntehwe
Mama nyina ensemi so na metwa me ho ye ba godie mu nsem eto aso ye hye aman hodo emu ensem na Liberia enra en wo mo hyase so moto abade ayi wo mu mampani na betodwa ensu ano odin ato ama esen krade abato ho nkrate ko akoka na ensu su ayiri afomanfo ntabato no ekomu akosi ebranda no anajo.
I'm here to vote because I came early this morning to cash out my vote. Yeah. But then says that the line is too much, so I just decided to wait a little bit until it can reduce.
Did you also come here 6 a.m.?
Yes.
And you're still waiting?
I'm still waiting.
You don't know when exactly you vote. Can you wait for that long?
I will wait for the time.
From the report that you received on ground, it appears there have not been any security incidents of concern. Obviously, when voting process or voting is going on, you hardly will get, unless of course people try to hijack, tamper with the ballot boxes and all that. Otherwise, usually it is cool. Oftentimes where we start having security challenges are when tallying and collation are done. The only incident
yenyina ensemi so na metwa me ho ye ba kejua na nkasa wa ye krado agodie mu nsem eto aso.
Fantastic evening. Abusia Yasamu Akwaba. Yenshan Sama Koso Agudium, and some other talk. So there's a fata sort anyway. Yet a bread war. I bet say they feed the senior national soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana. One more Akache in a second training session about or friendly game in Mexico, the USA, born on and Rantiano. They say the full house and a coach Chris Hutton. Anya.
I won't say a toss with me, no, and then you may team no dia pim soa. Chris Hutton, Eddie Omonim, Nasani and some never two Jano, Tarek Lamte, Daniel Mate, Jiku, and Osman Bukari, and Tubame Piemunti, and who's a sea of the Pimsono, Kingsley Sindler, Jerome Pokuni, Stefan Ambrosius, Abeshe Mua, Omina Taso, Saminida, Mayuka Kenzie, Omabero Mojani, Sequoia Moa, Ukwadanso, Omni USA, Eddie Pimso.
Right, if you're in copy more class of folk for more catchene, the annual general meeting about so war and kind. To go after on the Dibo Boko and some to judge them was what Tessa France Nibia shall say, can say, Coach Coopmana, Dibo Boko, the name of the young Pamano. So, no, that's some more can I finish about 4 games or can say on Saturday, who see papa.
When you are a genuine supporter, you have to understand these things and keep supporting. You see what I'm saying? Arsenal, look at what they went through for many years until now. Liverpool, for 30 years in the doldrums until a club came in. So please, all due respect, okay? A good coach can still find a new area, a new environment difficult. It doesn't mean that the coach is totally useless. Neither does it mean that the managers don't know what they're doing.
Right, Togbe and Samoa, what the 2 on there, annual general meeting, Arsenal, and Sembe Brenano Kanye, if you're not quite be a bebro. Kejuan Cassani, Erica Siru, where they have not put yet.
Na anigye emu nsem no abrantie kidi eyenyum to ne wache se emreka krania wo twe ne ho ekote na kire ewo nyumtom no na eye ni nyina no eye mental health adwene mu ha oni ade enya se eye dam ne mom no na wo so okọ na okọ home kakra na osan eba ahoden so we ene ensem akidi ede atudwa ama wo no be kai se wo twemu akote na kire a eno achi na chese ode enyum ode ba ye bra okọ home ye no eye I lied na eno so eje ne home na na bi kura keka so abrantie kura wonya stroke na e wo so okoto bi e wa man hodo bi so a want to be anchor yenyina we so na ene anwumre no sia kasebo no ye fa de nyina ensi edian meje so ene abena pokua ahwennie madawase ama mu ene hwe